Hello, hello, hello. As you already know, we had the wonderful Stephen Tries and Spencer FC on commentary again for this year's Sidemen charity match. And they always deliver. So thank you again to those two. Spencer creates a lovely soundtrack and provides all the hype. And Stephen is there to supplement that with his one-liners, his punchlines, his humour, his comedy. And they bounce off so well together. But today we have Stephen Tries' best commentary moments, his funniest moments throughout the last charity match that happened on Saturday.
JME, fun fact, he actually spent last season playing for Brentford. Oh wait, that's not me. Cal Freezy.
He's very fast paced, by the way. Buddy, that's not me.
He's the face of the fellas, which makes you wonder what the rest of them look like. Simon is a born winner. The only thing he's ever lost is my invite to his wedding.
Why was Simon scared for his green screen thing, by the way?
Caleb's got his no two-ways boots today.
Yeah, the owner of a shoe brand with terrible views. It's not Kanye West, it's Calix. Will N.E. has a mullet. It was very popular in the 80s, but so was Jim will Fix It. Kai, he streamed non-stop for a month, although so did Chris MD's eyes when he got dumped. Oh, here he is, Chris MD.
He's so good, bro. He must have like pages and pages and pages and pages. And to spit these out quickly as well, live, is hard. What do you say? Kai streamed for a month like Chris MD's eyes when he broke up with his girlfriend.
Is Chris MD. Much like his dating life, he'll be going from box to box today.
Chunks on the bench, perhaps controversially. We know what he can do.
He's been getting into shape for the match by chasing Maya Jama for the past 3 years.
Maya Jama, not Maya Jama.
Theo
Wearing the
Baker.
armband for the All-Stars.
Fun fact, he was breastfed until he was 8. So, well done Theo there.
Not surprising.
And here comes Chris MD's car bringing the ball. That's a lovely touch.
Like Chris MD's car, it was, wasn't it? This is hard. He can talk over this. I have to pause it, I feel.
We spoke about a lot of players having mullets, but this game sort of reflects a mullet, you know. Clean up top and a mess at the back.
True. That's the way it should be.
Football, guys. It's the future.
We've got a drone. Jeez, the production value is beyond the Champions League, is what it is.
I'm glad I'm not the only drone this year.
They can't keep this pace up.
Not at all. I mean, not in this heat as well. 32 degrees, I believe it is. Gorgeous tackle. And I've said that before to Toby.
Nice.
Fosh, who is a left-footed player. Bit heavy there for Ethan.
Hey, he's lost a lot of weight. What can Theo do?
He's playing in the 10, but he's getting out wide. Challenged there by Toby. They know if you stop Theo, you might stop the team.
Which is literally what happened, by the way. We stopped Theo, or he stopped himself by getting injured, and then their team stopped.
Theo was recently linked to a team in the Saudi League. Albino, I believe.
That was Theo being linked to a team called Albino. For fuck's sake.
XQC couldn't get to the bounce there. It was quite tricky.
That just hit the dot on the head, by the way.
So it was quite tricky.
Oh no, you just scared him.
Of course, he is a debutant, and with that haircut, we know he's going to want to speak to the manager at some point.
Kai's coming off. Now that makes a lot more sense from a footballing perspective.
Kai Sinat playing like Kai Havertz, and that is so sad to see.
Nice.
His small feet are mighty.
JJ shaking his head there.
Yes, JJ has lost his clean sheet. He always struggled to keep his sheets clean when he lived with Simon.
Welcome, 27, Manny.
Nice.
Is he going left back? That's the question.
He's great for the team. One thing I've noticed about Manny is he's always got back. Big, juicy back.
Yeah, he's got bunda, to be fair. You're not wrong.
Defenders back for Sidemen, 4 attackers.
He's got a good line. And I don't just mean Harry.
It's definitely important because a lot of these players will not be adjusted to that situation. That's why we're going to see so many changes, guys.
Yeah. I mean, there's a big chance of heat stroke. And that's not the thing your dad does in saunas, guys. Don't be fooled.
I feel like Americans must watch this and be like, what? Who is this commentator? So especially like if you're like a Kaya fan or like I guess a Speed fan, maybe you've seen it before. But like your first time hearing Stephen Tries and he's busting out these jokes and like making jokes about all your favourite streamers and content creators.
But as we all know, it can take time to get used to playing with a strap on.
We all know.
Mark Goldbridge, of course, has a show on TalkSport. So it must have been weird during his team talk to have over 10 listeners. There
Great
it is.
pass. Speed, run them, my
Jeez.
son.
Shots.
Get those legs moving. Plays it to Chunks. Not a bad
Speed
shout.
as quick as a flash, although I shouldn't say flash, actually.
Yep,
Danny,
nice.
Danny. He's towed that just like the AA did with his caravan. Unlucky player. I mean, Mr. Beast cured 100 people's blindness. Deji wasn't one of them.
Why does Deji wear goggles? I still actually don't know. I've like, been around this many times. Why does he wear them?
I'm starting to feel for the linesman's arm. You know, he's been up and down like my trousers. I mean, like
Like what?
Anyway, Spen, how's your day been? Harry just trying to work his way out of a problem.
Here he goes.
And he doesn't reach for the bottle this time. Well done, Haz. XQC just Googling how to be a goalkeeper.
What do I do with my hands?
One thing's for sure, he never caught.
I get called Tragic Mike here.
Fantastic donations. We absolutely
The shirt was
love
stuck to,
it.
so sweaty, you had to change shirts for half
We
time.
really appreciate the donations. SidemenFC.com is the place to go. You can see some of the
No one help me, look.
charities
Someone help me.
that we're celebrating.
This
Who
is
is that?
Tragic Mike. Come on, get it off.
A penny for the thoughts of these players. Manny
Someone help.
on the changing room bench
I'm
there.
so curious as to who this is.
Give us the reveal.
It's Josh Zerkaa.
I'll tell you a little thing about Danny Aarons. I don't think he started well at right back, but after the Theo Baker injury, he moved into what I'm going to call a Busquets type role. CDM, patrolling the midfield. I saw something in him. I think he's got serious potential.
The guy he's a young sprout, as I like to say. We don't know what he's capable of. Not my words, but the police's. But we knew this could be the difference. The goalkeepers. I mean, the Sidemen have a world-class athlete.
Yeah, KSI, athlete.
He's great with his hands, even better with his elbows. It's KSI. Billy Wingrove is, of course, football royalty. He once had a trial at Tottenham, aged 11, but was thankfully found not guilty. Nico Omilana's back on the field. He's the internet's biggest menace, although Prince Andrew's search history would say otherwise.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I wouldn't mind seeing Prince Andrew come on.
Just leave it at that.
Just come on. That was the end of the sentence.
Good. He was Spencer joining.
Wouldn't he?
I have to see it.
Into Chris. Lovely feet from the youngster.
Said Prince Andrew.
They're having a good time. I love this. They're so underrated, honestly. They deserve more props.
That's wasteful.
Not his best work.
He's not lost this many possessions since she left.
Too soon.
Philly.
Is it still too soon?
Danny Aarons. What's he got in his locker? Oh, we'd have to blur it if we showed it, but...
If he rolls into Speed, he's safe. Because Speed can't take it off him. He's got two hands on it, but he rolls away from Speed. And into
Terrified
the
of
back the
Speed,
net.
mate.
It's like watching Ben Foster at Wrexham.
There's a rumour going around the London Stadium that we have too many players on the pitch right now. We may have moved to a 12-a-side situation.
Yeah, there was a moment, right? I think it was Vic. Hey, what's going on? I think Sam said Vic go play midfield, but I think at the same time, he was being called to come off the pitch. He didn't realise. And he was like, I'll play striker with you. And I'm like, hang on a second. There's a lot of people around here.
Unusual.
I'm sure Jamie's down there saying we've got too many men, too many men. Too many men.
And he shouldn't count because he's wearing a 0 on the back. So
Chris and D.
another one.
Big effort.
Good hands.
We can see on let him go in, to be fair.
It's just too
against
short
JJ.
from Chris. The story of his life. You know, I asked Danny if he thinks he'll score today. He said, I have a hunch. I said, I can see that, but what about your chances of scoring? Josh isn't the most athletic. In fact, he struggled to get down on one knee for 10 years.
Steven.
They don't stop working. Content.
That's something everyone's better at than us, I swear. I feel like this, as a Sidemen, right, we've just done so much socials over the years that now we're at our worst point of doing socials. Just don't do it anymore. Like, in the changing room, I was like, should I take my phone for the actual presentation? I was like, no, I'm gonna try and like live in the moment. But I should have taken my phone. I should have got photos. I mean, there are tons of photos of us anyway. There was a lot of photographers there. But yeah.
XQC was going to lift it, but he'd probably drop it.
You leave XQC alone. But yeah, there you go. Stephen, as always, killing it. Spencer, as always, killing it. If there's ever another charity match, they'll be the first on our list to be asked because they always do it so well. And it's amplified this event even more. So big ups them. Go show them the love they deserve. Leave a like on it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Good.